Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or you cross-watch for Aquarius. These are Aquarius viewer only people that I'm trying to address in this video. And the reason why is because I'm thinking about doing something that will impact Aquarian viewers, but I would really appreciate your feedback. I have been bouncing around for quite some time this idea in my head, you know, about possibly launching a secondary channel that would just be for Aquarians, because as many of you know, I'm an Aquarius. I have 3 Aquarius placements. Probably my best clients are Aquarians. Obviously I connect with them the most, you know. But I am thinking of perhaps putting this content on a different channel, on a new channel. And the reason why, you know, I'm thinking of that because I know some of you are like, well, just put it on here. No. No. Okay. And why don't you do the other signs? I know, so you're gonna say that down below. Okay, so let me explain content creator problems here on YouTube. Back in the day when I launched this channel, and it was a brand new baby channel that was supported by the algorithm, you know, that kind of thing was feasible. Okay, but you know, and also back then I had a lot less competition. You know, there was a lot less saturation on YouTube, and now there's so many people on YouTube that it's really hard to break through the noise, particularly if you're doing longer videos, which is what I have in mind, is to return back to my longer format, which I know many of you followed me for, you know, back in my startup days. Those of you who have been like the tried and true ride or die people that have been following me since 2017, that's what y'all followed me for, is the long, in-depth, comprehensive readings that I would put out every month on here for free. But as time went on and the algorithm shifted and things, you know, got more saturated on here, a lot more competition, and the algorithm started favoring the wham bam thank you ma'am readings formats, you know, I had to change. I had to shift, okay? And so what we're seeing also now with this issue that I face, that many content creators on here face, is, you know, once you've been on here over 2 years with your channel, you're not getting promoted with the algorithms like the newbies are. So you're seeing a lot of people, some old timers on here, they're launching second or third channels where they can get that boost from the algorithm that is putting them out there, and they're not getting lost in the noise, in the void, which has become YouTube, right? They're getting more reach, and they're able to like give more time and attention to a particular sign, because we can't, as readers, right, I can't give all this time to each sign. So for me, like if I do, yeah, because I can't compete with all these people, right? So I'm thinking just one sign, Aquarius, and maybe go like for an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, 3 times a week, ideally film it live. Sometimes, and maybe initially when I launch the channel I won't be able to do it live, but I will just see if they let me go live when I start that channel. But if I start that channel, see, these, I'm thinking out loud, people, and because I'm going to tell you, I have learned the hard way as a business owner. You better do your research before you do your development. Okay, because if the people are not going to be over there and watching that and viewing that and sharing that, then what is the point? And as I've said before, I've kicked this idea around in my head a few times, probably over the last year, because this has been a trend with other tarot readers on YouTube, this is what they're doing to beat the algorithm is, oh, we'll just make a whole nother channel and focus on one sign. And I'm like, well, should I do it too? You know, I thought about it, but I'll be straight with you. Those of you that are Aquarians and you've been following me and what I've been going through with Saturn and Aquarius in my 10th house with my midheaven and my Mercury, sweet Jesus, you know, I'm really being taken to task, particularly with this channel, of how do I get the reach? Because unfortunately, this channel seems to just be reaching the same people over and over again, which, I mean, don't go away. I love you. I'm grateful, right? But if the same people are, you know, getting, you know, messaging from me about come to me for a private reading or come over to my Etsy to buy this or that and the other, and many of y'all have, thank you so much. But it reaches a point where it's like, okay, well, how many more readings can you buy from me? You know? And so I don't want to keep reaching the same people with the same offers and messages. I need to cast my net wider, and as, you know, as a content creator, and particularly an Aquarian with Saturn and Aquarius in the 10th house, I'm really being taken to task with how to do this. And over the last year, I've just dismissed it. I'm like, you know, I'm not going to build on this platform anymore because it hasn't been good to me. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it was good the first 2 years, okay? But it started going downhill after that, and I'm trying to figure out, is this worth trying to breathe some new light into it? My gosh, yeah, we're having that by the way, full moon in Scorpio tomorrow night. I'm going live for that, so make sure that you are gonna be tuned in, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But it's a timely message with this Scorpio energy of and solar eclipse, new beginnings, and it's like, you know, Scorpio is about death, rebirth cycle. So is this something that I just need to like write, because I have been building elsewhere on other platforms and even offline over the last year, because I'm like, to hell with this, you know. But I want your feedback. Do you think I should go do another channel on here? If I started an Aquarius only tarot channel, as I mentioned before, would you follow me over there? Would you subscribe? Would you share it? You know, would you like it? If you like the idea of me doing this, please give me a thumbs up in this video so that I know. And if you wouldn't mind sharing with me some ideas on what is it that you're looking for in these readings. Ideally, what is it that you want to get out of these readings? And especially if there's something that you are seeking from these readings that you're not getting, or something's just not sitting right with any of the tarot readings here on YouTube, let me know, because that's something I want to take into consideration. Number one, I want to take into consideration, is this worth the trouble of me even launching? Are people going to come over there? Are they going to watch? Number two, am I delivering what you value? You know, what do you value, so that I can deliver something worth watching? So, all right, that's all I have for now, and I'm going to make another video for the people that are into my political content, and so hopefully y'all tune in for that. I am looking forward to your feedback. It is much appreciated, and I'll catch you again later. Bye-bye.